Ser vivo.
Okay,
Teacher.
Living being.
Living being.
Desarrollar.
To perform.
Nearly. Sorry, I'm not sure.
Función.
No, yeah? Function.
Function.
Nutrición.
That, just nutrition.
Well, remember we're going to do it better in the order as usual. When they get 3 correct ones, they get the correct answer by Ramon, okay? So we begin with Lydia, okay, Ramon?
Okay.
Relación.
Interaction.
Reproducción.
Reproduction.
Reproduction.
Célula.
Cell.
Organismo.
Well done.
Organism.
Okay, correct answer for you, good job.
Okay.
Membrana.
Next.
Membrane.
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 Plasmática.
Plasmatic.
Plasmatic.
Citoplasma.
Cytoplasm.
Well done.
Cytoplasm.
ADN.
Using Quizlet tends to be much more focused around vocabulary and definitions than more in-depth learning. So it's normally just quite often I do it towards the end of a lesson to give the students a recap of the vocab that they hopefully have remembered. So there's quite a few different ways you can do it on Quizlet. Normally we start with flashcards, which is where the English or the Spanish, you can choose which way you want to start, but the English or Spanish card will come up for the students and they'll be asked to translate it. We usually start with the Spanish so that they can tell me the English and I can correct their pronunciation. So generally with Antonio Luis, we start at the front and then we go in order with the pupils. And the aim is that the pupils do 3 flashcards correctly and then they get a point on their tally. And the next student starts. So that's when we use flashcards. But we sometimes use a game called Gravity, which I find really stressful. But it's where on the screen that the students and I can both see, the key term in Spanish comes onto the screen and we have to translate it into English before it reaches the bottom of the screen. So it's a bit like a race. And again, one student has to get 3 correct answers before they get a point. So that requires on them knowing the answer, being able to say it quickly enough, and it requires on me spelling it correctly and typing it quickly enough, which definitely doesn't always go right. So yeah, that's how we use Quizlet. That's much more focused on learning vocabulary, but because particularly with the Gravity game, it's relying on speed, it makes sure that the students don't have to think too hard about the words and that they have them at the forefront of their mind and they're revising them really well.
Sort of, not really. Next one? Oh, sorry. No? No?
Highest.
Highest. That's sort of the same.
El más bajo.
Layer. Layer is mentiroso. So it's layer.
Carbon dioxide.
Dioxide. Dioxide. Relation.
No, it's not.
Sorry, actually. Sorry. Sorry, that was my fault. Sorry. Okay, Daniela, ready? Yeah, okay.
I think the structure of the lessons that I do with Antonio Luis work really well. For me it's perfect because Antonio Luis sends me the material in advance, so I'm always prepared. I know if it's a topic that I don't really understand, I try and make sure that I have some kind of grasp on it beforehand and not just the English. I think the students, particularly at the age they're at, because there's a competitive element to things in his lessons, they definitely revel in that. And if I correct their pronunciation, I can tell that there's a conscious effort from that pupil and other pupils to try and pronounce it correctly the next time. which is perfect because I think my pronunciation is one of my key roles really as a native speaker. And I definitely think that having worked with the Primera so from October to December, there's definitely an improvement and there's definitely more of a willingness to speak English in the class. There's less sort of embarrassment between each other, which I think is helped by the fact that whenever the students answer a question, they're then asked to read out the statement in English. And I think that their general exposure to English and me quite often being at the front of the class and talking to them definitely has improved their confidence. So I think the structure of the lessons works really well. I think it's good that they have Antonio Luis there, who obviously is an expert in the topic, who can help them with sort of more of the content, but then also me, who can help them with the English side of things. So yeah, I think the lessons work really well.
I can't spell it. Test. Yeah, but DNA, not DNA.
Need bro.
Which one do we want to craft?
Whatever you want. For example, a random event. What about the Wheel of Destiny later? What you want? Oh yes, the volume is... Can you put the volume a little higher, please? Yes, perfect, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, so interesting. I think you have not understood it. All guardians HP equal to 5. Equal, because a band of night, are you reading? A band of night declares a duel with all the warriors. So you're going to lose a lot of health points. Are you understanding? So can you please click on next? So, have a look. I think you may click on apply and it's better because we will see the consequences much better. Wait, yeah. So now, wait. I can see that Veronica is losing 7 points. Juani is losing only 39 points. What about only the warriors? You know, Tanya is losing 27 points. And what about, wow, Lamia is losing 11, Samara 41, Miguel Ángel 16. I'm so sorry for you. Desiree 26. Who else? Jose Miguel 35, Irene 32. Wow, this is a disaster. Sheila 34, Jessica 1. Whoa. Okay, you may click on apply the image. Okay. So now, really, I think we have a problem. I think we are going to do something good for them. Alice, as you are behaving so good in this lesson, you understanding me? You are behaving, os estáis portando super, ¿no? Guay. Perfectly. A ver, el problema es que, claro, yo ahora quiero que usemos la rueda de destino y los guerreros no vais a poder proteger porque habéis quedado solo con 5 puntos de vida.
Hemos portado muy bien, no hace falta hacer...
What about if we give all of them some health points? For example, a little price of 10, 15, what do you think? So can you go to, you would go to class? Yes, class, yes, okay. Now click on the left part of name on the square, yes, okay. And we may click on the three dots, yes. Modify, yes, okay. And how many do you think? Whatever you want. Whatever you want, Alice.
50. How many did you say?
40, bebé. Infinito.
So whatever you want, Alice. Whatever you want.
Mamá.
15. Okay, that's good. Yes. Okay. And now, for being so noisy, can you please take out 1 help point for everybody? Or do you want 2 help points less? Okay, so less 1. Less, you have to write the minus. Okay, that's okay. Thanks. I play the bit. So let's go to the Wheel of Destiny, okay? Thanks. So, I need you to improvise the question because I didn't bring the pieces of paper. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good. Juan is not here, so continue to another one, please. Alejandro is here.
Haven't got many questions, but okay, they provide support in mocks.
So no answer, you may continue with the red circle, okay? I'm so sorry. But let's see. Oh, we have finished, let's go.